I'm on my way to visit Newstead Abbey, home of Lord Byron. I just saw a sign that says I'm on the right. Okay, no, that is... well, it's closed. I guess I'm walking along the road. I think most people who come here drive, but you can get a bus. It comes every 30 minutes on a Sunday from Nottingham city centre, so it's doable if you don't have a car. And yeah, on my way to the famous Newstead Abbey. Most of what I know about Lord Byron, even though I'm an English major and should know more, comes from a horrible history sketch. So, considering I mainly know that he can be easily mistaken for a vampire, it does seem fitting that I'm here in the fall. So we'll see what I can see. I do also know that it is haunted, as most places like this are. There's the usual lady in grey or white or whatever roaming around. There's some kind of monk, I forget what it was actually called. Something like goblin monk. There's like a whole legend there. And then there's something about how the ravens, or the rooks, I'm not really sure what a rook is, but they are the spirits of the monks, which is really cool. I hope I spot some of them. And there it is, Newstead Abbey. It is only open on weekends, and I've never been here when it's open before, so yeah, can't wait to see what's inside. I love these kind of things. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's very just like gothic and like just thinking of the horrible history sketch. It is, you know, you could see a vampire living here. Just saying.
So you get your entry into the house when we're open. Okay? That's £60 in total. You pay altogether.
Really? Okay. There's a book on the stand, isn't there? I don't know.
This here is Byron's dining room, and according to a sign that was just used to be actually more of a ruin when he first bought it. There was only like a few rooms that he could refurbish, and at the time, and this one here is where he ate. I mean, that is just wow. And this way to his bedroom, which, from what I know about Byron, he did have a lot. He used that bedroom, so I am curious to see it, of course, up the many, many spiraling stairs to, well, it's somewhere up here. I don't know which way. Oh, this way, I'm thinking. Yes, here we are at his bedroom. Oh, it is always just seeing the places where people that you only know as like from history actually slept. It's just mind-blowing. Like, wow.
Is Lord by day.
This room here is where one of the most famous ghosts that haunts this abbey was seen by Lord Byron himself, the Black Friar, who he actually wrote a poem about. And one thing I just learned, which was that Byron wrote one of the first vampires in English poetry, and then later on, when they were staying at that place where Mary Shelley invented Frankenstein, one of the other guys there wrote a story about a vampire and based it on Lord Byron, which is fascinating. I'm standing next to the family tree of the Byron family, and I just learned a couple of rooms ago that actually Ada Lovelace, you know, the fascinating mathematician, she is Lord Byron's daughter, which I didn't know. I mean, it might have been in Doctor Who, but I'd forgotten. And there he is on the 6th, Lord Byron right there, and there she is. And they are actually buried together in Hucknall, which I'd love to try and find their grave someday, or the tomb. And yeah, they both died tragically young. They were both, well, my age. They were 36, which is a tragedy because they were both so brilliant. And yeah, anyways, that's their family tree and just the fascinating stuff you learn in Newstead Abbey. There's a portrait of the famous dog named Lion. I mean, I don't know if it's that famous, it was just mentioned in the sketch. But anyways, and then over there is his dog Boatswain, who he loved so much that he wanted to be buried with him actually when he died. Yeah, I found a replication of the skull that he drank out of at parties, you know, as you do. In this beautiful room here, which I don't know if it was part of the Abbey area. I'm not really sure where I am in the house, but I did just learn that this building used to belong to, well, the monks, and during Henry VIII's time, he threw them out, and the whole thing was basically the Byrons bought this building from Henry VIII. Like, it is just wild how tied in everything is in history.
So yes, Barnes Plunge Pool, as it was, as it is now. But
And here I am at Boatswain's tomb, which is just an amazing tribute to a beloved dog. It was just lovely that he did this for the dog. I didn't actually know that the dog was born in Newfoundland, so his dog was Canadian, which is, but yeah, I think everyone who's had an amazing animal would love to do something like this for them. And yeah, just this place is so special. It's just well worth the admission, and the volunteers are so knowledgeable about everything in that place and its history. And yeah, Newstead Abbey, come and check it out.